So there's a few things that I wanted to say. Okay, first, I do think that the nuclear family is very important. I know that I'm the crazy feminist, but no, I do think that the nuclear family is extremely important. But I don't think the lack thereof in the Black community is the solution as much as it is the problem. Like as it is a problem, but I think this problem is a symptom of all of the other problems. Like crime is directly tied to poverty because of what crime does. Everywhere on the planet where the crime is the highest, the people are the poorest, and the crimes even get violent. So yeah, and then also another thing, I think after certain Black codes, Jim Crow, the crack epidemic, the war on drugs. I think the extensive history that we have with like we as in Black women that we have, it's like, and then to tell us to, hey, like y'all gotta let that independent shit go. I don't know what y'all obsession with. Like, have we not seen history? Have we not seen, like, you know what I mean? Like our grandfather like go out and like fight in a war, and he didn't even get a thank you for it because of his color, but grandma still had to like raise kids or maybe even get another husband or like, you know what I mean, just to like make ends meet. And then, but I think one of the, I guess we're talking about solutions or like plans to make the Black community better. I think we're so divisive within ourselves because just like people will tell you, because you're I think, did you say Nigerian? I'm sorry. Sure, I don't want to say the wrong country, but like you're Nigerian. It's like, okay, well, no, like, let's other ourselves from that. Like, no, we don't. That's not the same thing. I'm Sulani, or I'm FBA, or I'm a Moor, or I'm a Hebrew Israelite, or I'm a Apache Indian. You know what I mean? It's always something to other ourselves, and so we have a huge problem with other people in the diaspora. We other ourselves from them. We other ourselves from gay people in the community, because if gay people are not safe, Black people, there are black gay people. If they are not safe, then you're not safe. I'm a cisgendered, I'm a naturally born Black woman who's very tall, who doesn't have the lightest voice, who's very dark. If trans Black women aren't safe, then I'm not safe.
Yeah, you are safe.
So cut that out. I'm sorry.
So if it's like we continuously other ourselves in our own community. So it, like, despite what you may think or where your morals are, I would say that would be the first step to stop othering ourselves. That if other people in our community aren't safe, then we aren't safe. If disabled Black people aren't safe, then we aren't either.
Here. You can hear me well?
Yeah.
You know I love you, right? First and foremost.
Go ahead.
Did you compare how you look to a nigga in a dress?
Excuse me?
Did you compare how you look to a nigga in a dress?
No.
You saying because women. You tall, because you, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
So trans woman is a male inside of a dress, right?
Hold on. Yeah. We on the same page. You saying how you look, you think because a nigga in a dress, you think you look similar to him? You
that's
can't
not
see
at all what I said.
Okay. Hold on, because we got to stop doing that. Please don't say nigga in the dress. Y'all got to stop doing it.
You said what you wanted.
Y'all can be more respectful than that.
Right. I'm usually cool. You got to say what you want to say when you wanted to say it. Right? You got to say what you wanted to say when you was ready to say it.
Whoa, what is a nigga?
Hold on. Let's get the panel back.
It's a male. A nigga is a male. A trans woman is a male. She may not be a man based on gender, but when we say nigga, we're not talking about what you identify as. We're talking about a human being born with a penis, right?
All right, Hemp, please finish what you were saying. We're trying to get the order back restored.
No, that just she's saying.
Was that your question though?
She's saying because she's tall, dark, beautiful, right? And now these transgender men or nigga in the dress ain't protected. That means she ain't protected. That's bullshit for her to even see herself or liken them to how she look. That's ridiculous to me.
Okay, so what I'm saying is, okay.
So then Bo can get upset about the fact that I don't like the fact that she thinks a men will give her a resemblance. That's what, and then Bo take exception with a nigga in a dress. That don't even make sense to me.
Safe, then I'm not safe either.
But you said what you said though. Here, you said what you said though.
On a consistent basis, what characteristics do we assign to masculinity? especially as Black people. Light-skinned men are crybabies and hypersensitive, and light-skinned women are super feminine. We associate being light-skinned with femininity. Maybe not you personally, but the people do. Black men, dark-skinned Black men are super masculine, macho, and strong, and these hypersexual creatures, and they are associated with masculinity. People associate dark skin with masculinity, light skin with femininity. They associate being tall, loud, and boisterous with masculinity. So if these people say that, if we as Black people say it's okay to disrespect people who we do not agree with, like a nigga in a dress, if we say that, hey, it's okay to harm those people, or we turn a blind eye when those people are harmed, they still look like us. That person is still Black. If a trans woman is not safe, then I am not safe. What am I supposed to do? There was just a girl a couple of days ago who got caught going into the wrong bathroom, and she had to show the server her breast to prove that she was supposed to be in there. I'm not comparing myself to men in dresses, but like, we all watched the Boondocks, and we all watched how ignorant homophobia is in our community, and we just we just laugh at the shit. No, it's disgusting. If gay men are not safe, you are not safe. It's that simple.
Okay.
I'm safe.
That was my primary, Marcus, real quick. That was my primary focus, right? All the things, right? Whatever people said to her, whatever people put in her head to down her, right? That's now what she's articulating about some stereotypes. You know what I mean? And that's the part that gives me the most cause for pause and the most concern, right? Nigga in a dress, I would say that in person. That don't bother me none. You know what I mean? But that's the part that give me cause for pause. I catch her drift, right? From afar, you don't know if a man is a homosexual or not, right? If he Black, homosexual, or a heterosexual man. I understand that part. Just the part that I didn't like was her comparison. That's all. And then she articulated the reasons why, which I understand, but that's disheartening nonetheless. You know, I had two more questions, Marcus, but I can hold them. It's all good.
The only thing I wanted to say is, in our community, we have too much individualism going on. This is the reason why we can't, regardless on how you ended less crime and all this stuff, racism, it still starts with family in the home. It has got to start between the walls that we are being raised in and that we are raising our children in and creating. We have got to take accountability for being parents, and we don't. Okay. We got this individualism. I can do this by myself. I can have 5 businesses, have 5 kids, and travel the world. We got this mindset that no other culture has. This is why we are not building generational wealth. We can talk all day long on these panels, but we still at the bottom of the barrel. And we are. With families, with finances and everything. You know, we're not. Where's the family at? Where's the coming together at? Where's those fathers at? I mean, I would never argue that. I hate to see single mothers raising kids with men don't even come around and take care of their kids. I can't stand it. It is just horrible. Those kids out here committing crimes, getting in trouble. We got to keep it a buck here, what they're doing. Most single parents are living in poverty. That's why the crime is high. We got to be honest here. We are never going to get anywhere unless we stop being disingenuous with our struggle that we have. We cannot do it.
I didn't make that claim though.
No, but whenever I hear that it's not the only way, and I get that it's not the only way being married, but that is the main way. To see, we don't want to follow the assignment. The other cultures, whether you're white tea, whether you're Mexican, Hispanics, they understand the assignment. We want to do everything on our own. All we talk about is what he got to have and what she got to have and what she got to do. And both of us ain't shit, to be honest with you. Neither one of us are. Because your kids reading at a 4th grade level. Your kids reading at 4th grade level. Nobody's paying attention. What I'm saying, it's got to start in the home. That's all I'm saying. Other stuff will come. And then I'm going to tell you something. When I talk to Black managers, they complain about their Black employees just like everybody else. We You got all these Walmart. What they do, they have high employee theft. We are stealing from these people, and we keep talking about paying them. I know business owners who said they tried to pay people a certain amount of money. They still stole from them. Either you a thief or you're not. There are people that make six figures that still be stealing. I got a girlfriend, she said lawyers will come in there stealing, and when she worked at Marshall's, a store manager. So that is a mindset. So paying people don't matter. Either you're a thief or you're not. But my thing is, it's a discipline that you need to teach your kids. And we don't teach our kids with a standard, it's not going to work. That's all I'm saying. So it starts somewhere, and then go over the rest. Fuck racism. They always going to be here. We ain't going to never be able to get rid of that. Our ancestors always have thrived through racism. They always have opened up businesses, whether it's hair salons, whether starting hair product lines, becoming engineers and doctors. They've always fought through racism, but all of a sudden we can't fight through nothing. We just whining and complaining, and ain't no results. That's it.